Offset is currently facing significant challenges, as nearly everyone has turned against him following Cardi B's divorce filing. The backlash has been intense, though not entirely universal. His father and sister remain steadfast in their support, fiercely defending his right to make mistakes, including cheating on Cardi and parading her around in a disrespectful manner. However, Offset's sister isn't the only one with something to say. Hennessy Carolina, Cardi's own sister, just stepped into the fray, and she didn't hold back in her criticism of Offset. Hennessy slammed him for publicly humiliating Cardi, exposing the mistreatment Cardi endured not just from Offset, but also suggesting that Offset's behavior extended to Cardi's family. Hennessy's outburst was not just a quick vent. She came ready to confront Offset head-on, dubbing him Mr. Off to cheat and making it clear that she was done tolerating his antics. Hennessy has always been fiercely protective of Cardi and her nieces and nephews, and her loyalty to her sister runs deep. This is hardly surprising given the bond they share, forged through growing up together in difficult circumstances. Over the years, Hennessy has been careful not to meddle in Cardi's marital issues, choosing instead to support Cardi's decisions quietly. In fact, she's often defended Cardi's marriage against online trolls, like the time she stood up for her sister when critics were shaming Cardi for having a baby early in her career. Back then, Hennessy passionately defended Cardi, reminding everyone that a baby is a blessing and criticizing the negativity surrounding her sister. She expressed her hurt over the cruel comments but vowed not to let the stress get to her, stating that she knew Cardi was content and free, finally able to live her life without hiding who she was. Hennessy's usual approach to Cardi's marriage has been one of defense and support, but this time she's making an exception. Now Hennessy is done staying silent and is putting Offset on blast, calling him out for his behavior and standing up for her sister in a way that shows she's ready to protect Cardi at all costs, even if it means going head-to-head with Offset himself. This public showdown is not just about family loyalty. It's a clear message that Hennessy won't tolerate anyone, not even Offset, mistreating Cardi, allegedly trying to cause deliberate harm to Cardi just to be petty. So why all probably know all about this Cardi and Offset divorce that's doing by now, because it's been a hot mess these past couple of weeks, and Cardi filed for divorce a couple of weeks ago after Offset was exposed for getting his side piece pregnant and forcing her to get rid. The situation between Cardi B and Offset has been nothing short of a roller coaster, with drama spilling out at every turn. According to reports, throughout all the turmoil, Cardi's sister Hennessy Carolina was right by her side, ready to defend her sister at all costs. Rumor has it, Hennessy even went as far as threatening to pull a Solange in the elevator move on Offset if things got too heated, a reference to the infamous incident between Solange Knowles and Jay-Z that had everyone talking for years. It's clear that Hennessy was prepared to do whatever it took to protect her sister. When Cardi B made the surprising decision to leave Offset, she dropped the bombshell on the same day she announced her pregnancy. This dual revelation sent shockwaves through the public, igniting a whirlwind of speculation and attention. However, there's more to the story than meets the eye. Cardi's decision to walk away from her marriage wasn't entirely her own. Allegedly, her family played a significant role in influencing her to leave what they perceived as a toxic relationship, convinced that Cardi deserved much better than what Offset could offer. Leading this family intervention was none other than her fiercely loyal sister, Hennessy Carolina. Hennessy has always been Cardi's ride or die, and seeing her sister endure public humiliation after humiliation was undoubtedly difficult for her. According to insiders, Hennessy was the first to urge Cardi to leave Offset, recognizing the emotional toll the relationship was taking on her sister. When Cardi hesitated, unsure of whether she was ready to end things, Hennessy reportedly escalated her efforts by involving their parents. She urged them to help persuade Cardi that ending the marriage was the best decision for her well-being. This united family effort ultimately paid off, leading to Cardi's decision to file for divorce. Interestingly, it wasn't the first time Hennessy had voiced her concerns about Offset. Sources suggest that she had been in Cardi's ear long before divorce discussions ever surfaced. One incident in particular marked a turning point in their relationship. Cardi had shared a photo of their daughter, Culture, reading, which Offset's mother reposted with a supportive comment. However, Cardi didn't interpret it as a gesture of love. Instead, she took to social media, launching a rant against Offset's family. She declared that she had grown up with an abundance of love from her family and would not accept anything less for her own children. She made it clear that she wouldn't tolerate any fake love from Offset's side of the family. As it turns out, Hennessy was reportedly the one who convinced Cardi that her own family's love was more than enough. She reassured Cardi that she didn't need to subject herself or her children to the disrespectful behavior coming from Offset's relatives. This advice resonated deeply with Cardi, especially in light of the ongoing tension between her and Offset's family. The consistent disrespect from Offset's side only reinforced what Hennessy had been saying all along, that Cardi deserved better and had all the love and support she needed within her own family circle. In the end, it was Hennessy's fierce loyalty and unwavering support that played a pivotal role in helping Cardi make the tough decision to leave Offset. Hennessy's actions demonstrated that she was willing to do whatever it took to ensure her sister's happiness and well-being, even if it meant pushing Cardi to make a difficult choice. Now that the dust has settled, it's clear that Hennessy will continue to stand by Cardi's side, protecting her from any further disrespect and ensuring that her sister's best interests are always the top priority. As Cardi moves forward with her life, she does so with the knowledge that her family has her back, especially Hennessy, who has proven time and again that she will go to enormous lengths to support and defend her sister. With this strong family bond, Cardi is more empowered than ever to face whatever challenges come her way, knowing she's not alone. To imagine what it could have been like behind the scenes, it seems like Cardi is really ready to move on from Offset, which spells doom for him, because he's not as rich as he likes to claim. We all know how he claims to have so much money and always got to stack up against his ear and lives this all lavish lifestyle for the gram. Well, it turns out that Offset has been living off Cardi B's money for much of their relationship, and now that she's moved on, he's reportedly facing financial ruin. Can somebody say broke boy? According to an insider, while both Cardi and Offset made money during their marriage, the vast majority, around 95% of it, came from Cardi's hard work. Cardi is known for being smart with her finances, saving and investing wisely. Offset, on the other hand, has a reputation for spending money like it's going out of style. While they both help the household, Cardi made most of their money. It's not just liquid cash that Cardi controls, she also owns valuable real estate. They have a home in Atlanta where Cardi and the children live, as well as a property in New Jersey, where Cardi's mother resides. Reports suggest that Cardi will retain both of these homes, which further highlights how financially dependent Offset was on her. Without Cardi's wealth, Offset is far from the affluent lifestyle he portrays. His lavish spending habits and declining relevance in the music industry have left many wondering how he'll cope without Cardi by his side. Despite all this, Cardi has been handling the situation with grace. She's kept things classy and hasn't publicly dragged Offset, even going so far as to deny that his infidelities were the primary reason for their split. According to an insider, Cardi and Offset simply grew apart, which is what ultimately drove her to file for divorce. Cardi's main focus now is on securing primary custody of their two children. She has no ill will towards Offset and wishes him the best, hoping to navigate this chapter of her life peacefully and without unnecessary drama. However, Offset doesn't seem to be making things straightforward for her. He's reportedly claiming that Cardi planned the whole divorce as a publicity stunt to boost her career. A blind item even suggested that a secret meeting took place regarding Cardi's upcoming album, with her bosses worried that her fans wouldn't be motivated enough to keep it on the charts. The item insinuated that the divorce announcement was timed to generate buzz for her music. But according to Hennessy Carolina, Cardi's sister, Offset might be behind these rumors. Sources say that Cardi had already planned to announce her pregnancy on the same day the divorce news broke, and she had already filed for divorce, but Offset allegedly leaked the story to make it seem like Cardi was manipulating the situation for clout. Hennessy also believes that Offset is bitter about how Cardi left him high and dry, especially since he's now struggling financially. Not only is Offset in a tough spot due to his reckless spending habits, but he also owes a significant amount of money to the IRS. Reportedly, just a few months before Cardi left him, Offset was hit with a tax lien of $1 million. This financial burden, coupled with the loss of Cardi's support, has left Offset in a precarious position. As Cardi moves forward with her life, it's clear that she's leaving behind not just a troubled relationship, but also a financial mess that Offset will have to clean up on his own. $6 million, and that was not the only one, because he was also here with another lien of $32. $988 now, for someone who's always rapping about being rich and calling the rest of us some brokies. Offset sure has a whole lot of unpaid bills stacking up, and get this card's name is nowhere to be found on any of that dead, so it looks like it's all on him, what on the streets. Despite the cheerful front he presents, there are signs that he might not be as content as he appears. Reports suggest he's heavily indebted, with significant financial obligations that are causing him stress. It seems that while Cardi B has substantial financial resources, Hennessy might not be as generous with sharing his funds. The situation of being financially strained while facing personal challenges, like infidelity, can be particularly precarious. Even Spice took a jab at him in her song BB, calling him out for his attempts to gain attention. She mentioned that he boasted about having a significant status but knew she wouldn't expose him as someone seeking validation. When asked about her feelings, she highlighted her confidence and independence, stating, "He got a status, but he knows I won't reveal his true intentions." She further emphasized her self-assurance and unapologetic approach, saying, "I'm thick because I don't miss a meal, and I'm proud of it." Despite her critiques, she acknowledged his appeal but also pointed out his lack of progress, advising him to pick up your pace. In a humorous twist, Cardi B responded by addressing the situation directly. She claimed, "I'm a millionaire, so I know this diss track must be aimed at me," only for Spice to dismiss the remarks with, "These people have completely lost their minds." Cardi B asserted her dominance, stating, "I'm getting all my payback through my music, but these critics can't match my success or my influence. They have too much time to waste trying to catch up. Money can't obscure my reality." The back and forth between Cardi B and Spice showcases the intense public scrutiny and personal vendettas that often accompany high-profile figures. Both artists are firmly establishing their positions in the industry, navigating their careers amidst financial pressures and public drama. State fashion and can't see me in person either. I'm not in a red race with any of you bees, but I'm going to show you guys that Hennessy's Guardian beefing with Ice Spice was a little bit crazy. However, fans have been all over the tea, commenting C needs to call Hennessy so she can handle Offset like Solange did JC, whatever happened between Offset and Cardi. I want Hennessy to have a Solange one with him for the culture. But let's be honest, I love Cardi, but let's be real. She should have left Offset after his first cheating and saved herself the embarrassment and draining experience. This is a prime example of never wasting your time trying to change someone for the better. How do you feel about this? Do you think Hennessy is the true ride or die? Or is Hennessy being disrespectful by spilling the tea on her sister's husband?